Okay, so we're going to start with our before data talk. So this is, we have data from the test. We're going to do our before data talk. Then we'll stop. Then we'll come back and do our after data talk. So there'll be two different data talks. So Megan, today we want to look at your data from your last assessment. So let's look at where we recorded your data. Do you remember what your goal was for your last assessment?
It was 55.
So how did you do? Did you meet your goal?
I actually did better. I got a 60%.
Perfect. So we got to color in all the way above. We celebrated.
Yay!
We did all the good things. So that was awesome. So what we want to do today is we want to look at what you did beginning of the year, what you did middle of the year, and we want to set a goal for that end of the year assessment that we're going to be taking this next week, okay? So it's coming up soon, but we want to go ahead and get ourselves excited for it, right?
Yes.
So if you got 60% on your last assessment, what do you think you could get on your next assessment?
100. 100.
I love that you're excited and that you have that confidence. But let's just look again.
Okay.
Remember your first assessment, you got 40%.
40.
We set a 55% goal, okay? And you got 60%. So you did 20% better.
Okay.
So if we go all the way up to 100, that's going to have to be 40% better.
Oh, that is a lot.
So let's think, what do we think would be maybe a little bit closer to our goal?
I guess like 75 would be okay.
Okay, I like that. I like that because we set that 15% for your first one and you exceeded that. So now we would be excited. We would be able to continue to keep going.
Okay.
So let's draw a line. If you were at 60%, we want to go up to 75%. So we're going to go up just 15. So 10 and then half of this one, right?
Okay.
So that's going to be our goal. So in this box, I want you to write 65% there.
75.
I'm sorry, 75%.
All right.
Okay, now let's talk about some things.
Okay.
What do you think, if you had to think about it, what do you think you did on your second assessment that let you get so much higher of a score? How did you meet your goal on your second assessment?
I really just tried to take my time and get just one more question right than before. And I also tried to show my strategies on that.
I like that. Okay, so thinking of that, thinking what you did to help yourself, and you did it, it worked, right?
Yeah.
So now let's think forward to next week when we're going to take this next assessment. What are some things that you think you could do?
Maybe this time I can get 2 more questions right.
I love that.
Or maybe 3.
Maybe. Okay. So we're going to try to get just maybe at least 2 more questions right. Is there anything else you can think about with some of the discussions we've been having in class? Anything else you can think about?
Well, yeah. Maybe if I try to focus more and not talk to Carrie as much during our whole group, then maybe I could probably do better. Because I know that there's probably some things that have happened that I haven't paid attention to.
Okay, so we've got a whole nother week. We're going to be reviewing.
Okay.
So you're telling me this. So for this one, we're going to try to hit that 75%. You're going to try to get 2 more questions right. And you're going to really focus this next week as we review and get ready for this assessment, right?
And not talk to Carrie.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
Can you go get Fernando for me, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to switch gears and we're going to go to our after the test. So I'm going to call Megan. Can you please come back to my back table? Hey, Megan.
Hi.
All right, so let's look back over your data.
Okay.
Remember, you grew so much, 20% from beginning of the year to middle of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Then last week we sat down and we talked about our goals. We said we're going to try to get 75% this time, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So if we're looking at, you said you were going to try to do what? You were going to try to get what?
2 more questions right than I did the time before.
Okay, good job. So let's look at it. We set your goal for this one at 75%, and you scored 78% on it. You scored right there. Sister, come on.
Woo!
So you're going to color in all the way up to that 78%.
Okay.
So you can track that data. Good job. So now we're going to look at, Miss Nixon's going to pull up our choice board, okay? We're going to look at our choice board, and let's see. We got our choice board back here at the back. We're going to look at this choice board, and you're going to tell me, what do you choose? Because we're going to celebrate, right?
Yeah.
So do you want the class to celebrate with you and us do some kind of fun chant? Do you want to have lunch with the teacher? Let's see what else we have on our choice board.
I wanna choose where I sit.
Choose where you sit.
Yeah,
love
I'm gonna go
that.
sit back next to Carrie.
Oh, mercy. Okay, choosing to sit by Carrie today. All right. So, send Fernando so we can look at his after.
You
So
got it.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Awesome.